Somerset were thankful for some heavy showers on the penultimate day of their LV County Championship match with Nottinghamshire in Taunton, but if they don't reappear on the last day, Somerset may still have work to do to save this important contest. They resumed their first innings on 70 for 1 in reply to Notts' 378, but were soon rocked back. Chris Jones was bowled in the first over by Andre Adams before he'd added to his overnight 37. The other overnight batsman, Nick Compton, made only 4 on this day before he drove Luke Fletcher one-handed to Stephen Mullaney. And when James Hildreth top-edged Adams to Fletcher, Somerset had slipped to 75 for 4. Nottinghamshire were then held up by the rain, but on their return in the afternoon, Fletcher had Craig Keyswetter held behind by Chris Reed, before the bowler repeated the dismissal with his very next ball to get rid of Peter Trigo at 81 for 6, the kind of position that Somerset have been in all too often this season. Craig Macheda managed to block out the hat-trick ball at least, but his side were now left with much to do to avoid the follow-on. For a while they did keep their bowlers at bay, with Joss Butler pulling the fantastic Fletcher for a very rare boundary. Indeed, by the end of the day, Fletcher's 17 overs had cost only 24 runs with 9 maidens included. How his side will hope he can maintain such form for the remainder of the season. Neither he nor his teammates could get rid of Macheda though, easily the pick of the Somerset batsmen on this particular day. The home side's batting was perhaps best summed up by the dismissal of Butler for 23, as he dragged a short ball from Samit Patel to Ajmal Shahzad, whose catch left Somerset on 122 for 7. They needed to get to 229 to avoid the follow-on and surely draw this game with so much time lost on day 2. Macheda took it upon himself to get as many of the additional 107 runs his side required. He showed what to do with long hops from spinners by twice depositing Patel over the boundary for 6s. And that helped the youngster to reach a 50 for only the 3rd time in his embryonic first-class career. It came off just 65 balls, with this being his 6th 4 to go with those 2 maximums. Just after he'd done that, the rain returned and another couple of hours were lost. The break upset Macheda's rhythm, and when play resumed he was bowled off the inside edge by Harry Gurney to end an 8th wicket partnership of 53 with George Dockrell. The young Irishman impressed with the bat as he battled hard for his 23 runs. But he too was out before the close when he was taken at silly point, a smart catch by James Taylor, which left Somerset needing 42 more runs to avoid being asked to follow on. That they will certainly be asked to do if the rain relents on the final day. Somerset will resume on 188 for 9, still needing 12 runs for a batting bonus point, and 41 now to make Notts bat again next. If the forecast is right for the West Country on Monday though, all that may be irrelevant.